Commander Zichthal of the Dominion Fleet adjusted his 6 eyes as he gazed down at the primitive blue planet through the viewport of his dreadnought. His mandibles clicked in amusement as he reviewed the intelligence reports on his holographic display. The species called humans had barely achieved interplanetary travel, their technology centuries behind the Dominion's advanced civilization. "Pathetic," he muttered, his translator converting his chittering language into standard galactic. No energy shields, no plasma weapons, no quantum drives. How did the High Council even consider these creatures a potential threat? His aide, a nervous Kethari named Vel, shuffled his 4 legs anxiously. "Sir, the reports mention something unusual about human behavior patterns. Perhaps we should—" "Silence!" Zichthal's tail lashed with irritation. "I've conquered 17 star systems. These hairless apes will surrender within hours of our demonstration." The Dominion fleet, consisting of 50 massive warships, descended through Earth's atmosphere in perfect formation. Zichthal had planned a simple show of force: destroy a few military installations, demand surrender, and add another species to their empire's slave roster. It was routine, almost boring. As they approached the planet's surface, Zichthal noticed something peculiar. Instead of the panicked evacuations he expected, humans were gathering, not fleeing, gathering. In cities across the globe, millions of them stood in streets, on rooftops, in parks, all looking up at the alien fleet with defiant eyes. "What are they doing?" Vel whispered, his voice trembling. Before Zichthal could respond, his communications officer announced incoming transmissions from the planet. Hundreds of them, then thousands. The screen filled with human faces, young and old, of different colors and features, but all sharing the same expression of stubborn determination. One transmission cut through the others. An elderly human female, her white hair gleaming in the sunlight, spoke directly to the camera. "We know you can hear us. We know you think we're weak because we don't have your weapons or your ships. But you made one mistake. You underestimated what makes us human." Zichthal's mandibles clicked mockingly. Empty words from a dying species. But then something unprecedented happened. Across the planet, humans began to act in ways that defied every behavioral model in the Dominion's databases. In New York, firefighters ran toward the alien ships instead of away, forming human chains to evacuate others. In Tokyo, ordinary citizens shared their food with strangers, organizing refugee centers with impossible efficiency. In Lagos, doctors worked frantically to save lives while bombs fell around them, refusing to abandon their patients. What truly shook Zichthal was what happened next. A Dominion fighter had been damaged and crashed in a rural area. The pilot, a young Veltari scout, ejected but was badly injured. By all logic, the humans should have killed him or left him to die. Instead, they saved him. Zichthal watched in stunned silence as human medics, creatures who should have seen the alien as their enemy, carefully treated the wounded pilot's injuries. They gave him their own blood when his physiology proved compatible, worked for hours to stabilize him, and protected him from other humans who wanted revenge. "Why?" Zichthal demanded, opening a communication channel to the medical facility. "Why save our warrior when we came to destroy you?" A human doctor, exhausted and covered in alien blood, looked directly into the camera. "Because that's what humans do. We save who we can save. We protect who needs protecting, even our enemies." He paused, his eyes hard as steel. "But don't mistake compassion for weakness. We'll fight you with everything we have while still holding on to everything that makes us who we are." That moment changed everything. As Zeichthal watched humans simultaneously care for their wounded enemies while organizing the most creative, ruthless resistance he'd ever encountered, he finally understood. These beings didn't fight despite their compassion. They fought because of it. The Dominion had conquered species with superior technology, greater numbers, and advanced weaponry, but they had never faced an enemy that could turn love into a weapon, hope into armor, and unity into an unstoppable force. For the first time in his military career, Commander Zeichthal felt something he'd never experienced before: fear of a species that refused to choose between being warriors and being human.